Hospice of Southern Kentucky has been serving this community for almost 40 years. Hospice is something that's often misunderstood, but our families tell us they don't know what they would do without us. 40% of our families tell us that they wish they would have gotten hospice involved sooner. So let's talk a little bit about what hospice is. So many people think that hospice means giving up, or they can't have hospice until their final days. But hospice is a much broader thing than most people are aware of. First of all, it's a covered service under Medicare, which means it's covered 100%. So individuals who have Medicare or Medicaid have no out-of-pocket expense, and most insurances cover it as well. Hospice is designed to allow patients and families to live their final days with a chronic illness in the most positive way possible. It's not a matter of giving up. It's a matter of living life to the fullest when there is a chronic illness. So instead of families and patients spending their days going back and forth to doctor's visits that are really not beneficial, but they are making the patient more tired and expending a lot more energy going back and forth to doctor's offices, it's a way to spend quality time with family members. We provide nurses and chaplains and social workers and aides to all support that patient and family through these times. There is no specific time limit on how long a patient can have hospice, but typically it's the last 6 months. So those families who've used our services for a week or two feel like they were almost cheated if they didn't have the service longer. So I say that just to make sure that everyone's aware, is when you're ready to say, I want to live these final days to the fullest extent possible and have comfort and quality time with my family, that's the time to start having conversations about hospice with your family and your physician. Hospice of Southern Kentucky provides 2 levels of services that most people aren't aware of. Many people are aware of our inpatient unit on Scottsville Road, which is a 10-bed facility where patients can go to have their most crucial symptoms met. So patients who have a lot of pain and a lot of symptoms that need to be managed, like you may go to a hospital, they can go to our inpatient unit where their needs can be met 24 hours a day to make sure that those symptoms are controlled. But 80% of our services are performed in patients' homes where they're most comfortable and able to be surrounded by their family and friends. Another area that people often don't realize about hospice is an insurance benefit. So with your hospice benefit, there's lots of supports that are covered with no expense to the patient whatsoever. For instance, medications that are often a burden for patients because they're so expensive are 100% covered under the Medicare hospice benefit as long as they relate to the patient's hospice diagnosis. Also, things like equipment and beds or walkers or bedside toilets, all of those things are covered under the hospice benefit. At Hospice of Southern Kentucky, we're going to develop a plan with you and with the family to meet all of the needs of not just the patient, but to the family as well, and to make sure that all of the emotional, spiritual, and cultural things are addressed. Everyone has a choice. And sometimes physicians don't think about bringing up hospice, or sometimes people don't know where to go. But you do have a choice. So if you need further information, feel free to visit us at hospicesoky.org or call us at 746-9300.
Feel free to contact us at any time at Cone Funeral Home if we can be of service to you. Our address is 1510 Campbell Lane, Bowling Green, Kentucky, 42101. And our phone number is 270-904-4201. And with that number, we are accessible 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Thank you so much for watching.